Good afternoon, everyone. We're still expecting a few more guests, so we're going to wait another 5 minutes before we start. Thank you. Afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Rock Valley College's Workforce Equity Initiative Graduation Ceremony. Hey, woohoo! My name is Tiana McCall. I'm the Associate Vice President of Community Outreach and Strategic Partnership, and also the lead of the Workforce Equity Initiative Grant. So I will be your mistress of ceremony. Everybody have their programs. We're going to follow the programs as indicated. So first up, we have the welcome by Dr. Howard Spearman, the president of Rock Valley College.
Good afternoon, and thank you, Tiana, for this opportunity to speak, and thank you to each of you who helped to coordinate this wonderful, wonderful event. I am Dr. Spearman. I am the president of Rock Valley College, and I simply want to welcome you to Rock Valley College's Workforce Equity Initiative commencement. And I also want to thank you for coming to our Stenstrom campus. For the students, you have made a decision to further your education, to enhance your skills. Now, no matter who encouraged you, no matter who helped guide you, you made a choice to move further or forward in life. And we simply appreciate the fact that you chose Rock Valley College to move forward. Our role, our responsibility is to help guide you. Our role, our responsibility is to help show you that when you put your best foot forward and that you provide the effort, you can experience that success. So for that, we want to celebrate you on today. It's all right to give our students a round of applause. And so just remember that today, yes, we're reminding you that when you move forward and when you decide to do well, you can. But today is also about the family and the friends and those who help support you and help you get over. It takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to help a loved one. It takes a village to help other community members be successful. Look around you. This is part of your village. I continuously say that Rock Valley College, we are RVC strong because our community is strong. You are a part of the community, and we simply thank you for being a part of the community. On behalf of myself and our Board of Trustees, we have Trustee Gloria Cudia over here. Wave your hand, Trustee Cudia. On behalf of our trustees and myself, again, we welcome you to celebrate with us today. We welcome you to not allow this to be the end point. For some of you, it may be the beginning. For all of you, it should be the continuing point. You should use this to continue to accelerate and to catapult yourself forward. And before I forget, I also want to thank our Representative Maurice West for his effort and what he has done with Workforce Equity Initiative. His Chief of Staff, Jeremy Ennis, is here today, and we just thank them for the work that they have done. Again, this is a partnership. This is a community initiative. It's not about one person, one organization, one entity, but when we put our hands together and when we join together and partner, these are some of the great accomplishments we can do together. Thank you for being a part of that achievement. Enjoy the day and enjoy the rest of the ceremony.
Thank you for those heartfelt words, Dr. Spearman. Next on our program, we will have Chris Lewis. He's the Vice President of Workforce Development, and he will give us an overview of the Workforce Equity Initiative program.
Thank you, Tiana, and Dr. Spearman and Trustee Kadir. Thank you so much just for the support that you have provided for this whole initiative. I really want to give a shout out because the discussion came a couple years ago with Representative Maurice West about, again, the challenges that were impacting really the black community here in Rockford. And because of the work that the Black Legislative Caucus realized that needed to be done, they began to really put some work, effort, and energy into trying to make a difference. And why? Because when we look in the state of Illinois, we look in Winnebago County, we look in Boone County, we look at so many counties, we represent and we realize one thing, that particularly African Americans rank dead last in every statistic that matters. Healthcare, education. We do rank first when it comes to incarceration, housing, employment. And so the decision was made that something needed to be done so that now, particularly black folks, but people of color, could be given an opportunity where they could gain short-term certificates that would lead to sustainable employment in areas that would pay a minimum of $15 an hour. We research in our programs to identify what programs would meet that qualification. In the very first grant we were awarded in October of 2019, we received $1.5 million. And the programs that we actually included to try to change the lives of 150 people were truck driving, coal forming, CNC, and welding. We ebbed and we flowed. I will say that I think of this glass right here because the group that we were identified to help, ultimately, from what the statistics showed, had a lid on top of it, which says that there were limitations to how far you could, you should, or you would go. But come be it, it was perfect because we had another major setback in the name of COVID. And right as we began to conclude our very first class, where we held a job fair in this exact room where we had more employers than we had graduates. And every student who participated in the program at that time was able to receive employment. And less than 4 weeks later, we were then seeing that the school had to close, employers were now shutting their doors down temporarily, and those opportunities were going away. But we're used to that, right? Because the statistics said in the beginning that we were limited in what we were supposed to do in the first place. But thank God, we kept pushing. And we began to see each one of you unscrew the lid and take it off. So that now we understand that as you are here, that there's no lid on top of you. I was taught that sometimes a setback is nothing but a setup for a comeback. So we know that now it is your time because you are coming back regardless of COVID, regardless of the statistics that they have said about our Latino and our African American brothers and sisters, that regardless of we live in areas that are sundown towns and hadn't been too long since the last time they said that we had to leave before it got dark. The reality is you now have a skill that you can utilize anywhere in this region or in this country. But do not let your journey end with your certification. There's still room to go. And with that work, we were fortunate enough to receive another $1.2 million to serve another 109 students. So as we celebrate your success, it's important for you to remember that you stand on the shoulders of giants, and today you are a giant, and someone needs to stand on the shoulders of you. In your chairs, you will find the flyer for the second grant. In that grant, we have classes that are available in industrial maintenance technician and CNC for some of you who've gone through that program. The employers are now hiring. And so as we salute, we celebrate, and we want to extend our hands to say that you will always be a part of the Golden Eagle family. We are proud of you. We are hopeful that we will be able to continue the works that we have started as a result of you. And we want you to make sure that you will realize that you are never limited anymore and that you are not a statistic. You are a king, you are a queen, and it's your time now to shine.
Thank you, VP Chris Lewis, for those amazing words. Next, we will have greetings from the Office of Illinois 67th District State Representative Maurice West II. Jeremy.
Hello, everyone. As has been mentioned, my name is Jeremy Ennis. I am Chief of Staff for State Representative Maurice West. I'm so happy to be here today and to be joining you on this celebratory occasion. And I know that the representative would have loved to have been here as well. You know, 2 years ago, the representative had just got through his first session in Springfield. And we were excited. We were celebrating some of the legislation that we had been able to work on during the year. But one of the most exciting achievements of that first year didn't happen during session. It happened in September, when the representative was able to secure $1.5 million for the Workforce Equity Initiative, partnering with Rock Valley College, working with the Illinois Legislative Black Caucus to bring this worthwhile program. And it continued as we continue to bring funding to this initiative and to the needed skills that we're developing here. The program provides training for in-demand career fields. It helps provide livable wages to people, especially Black people, in our communities. Now, when you invest in people's skills, you are helping build our workforce. You bring new jobs to our community, and you transform Rockford. I commend Rock Valley College for your continued commitment to this program's success. But I do have to say that no program can be successful without its participants. Therefore, I applaud our graduates here today I applaud you for seeking out your education, for working diligently to complete your program, despite our times of COVID. I commend you for developing the skills and the knowledge that is going to help you be successful as you move into the new chapter of your careers. And I want to say that as you do, you have built a brighter future for yourselves and for your families. Congratulations and happy graduation day.
Thank you, Jeremy. Now it's my turn. I've seen many of you walking through these doors, going back and forth to your prospective programs. And I want to first and foremost, please allow me to be one of many to congratulate you all for all of your amazing academic accomplishments. You have proven your ability, your incredible abilities over the course of your studies, especially especially during this pandemic and unprecedented times. We salute you. Today, you will hear words of wisdom from some of your peers that look just like you and that walk the same path you're traveling today. We are now and will forever be your village of influence, charged to motivate, provide guidance and resources, and inspire hope so that you are able to enhance and advance the community as well as the world we live in. Thank you. Now we will have our student speakers. We have Adriana Franklin, Albert Kirkman. He's going to bring you greetings from the truck driver training program. Come on up. After Albert, we will have Wisdom Uchube. He's also a truck driver training graduate. So just come up when he's done. Thank you.
How y'all doing today? I'm thankful to God for this opportunity to be here in front of y'all. This year been challenging, trust me, it's been real challenging. For me, really, because this opportunity to have a skill, to be able to drive trucks, I never thought I'd be able to drive a truck before, let alone a manual stick shift. To be able to learn this skill and be able to utilize it every day of my life is amazing. I thank Rock Valley College, everybody in the administration, Russell, Ms. Tiana, and also the instructors. Kudos to them. They really, really kept us together. We was a family. Every day we struggled to really accomplish our goals. Cheerleading, each one of us cheerleading each other to, if you fail, okay, pick it back up. We still got another opportunity, another day. So to have the instructors, Craig, Larry, these are the people that I can really, really appreciate, and Ken. These instructors, when we fail, they, man, get back up and do it again. You know, it ain't over with. The last thing I can remember, this is the day before going to DMV to get my license. I was kind of nervous. I was really nervous. I can't lie, I was nervous. And we practiced on the yard, and I didn't do a couple parallel park, and I didn't feel comfortable. I felt 75% in that. And so Larry actually told me, like, man, have confidence in yourself. You can do it. And right then and there, I got together. I got it together, you know, and sure enough, I came back with my CDLs. You know, praise God. I can remember me working at Lowe's distribution center, 10 hours a day. I mean, remember, we come here from 7 in the morning to 4 o'clock in the evening. Praise God. So I just want to continue to motivate people and encourage them to go for your goals. You know, to really, really, if you want it, don't let nothing stop you. These are the opportunities rare, you know, that these programs and grants that we're able to get and take advantage of. Rock Valley College, I'm grateful. Thank you again. I really appreciate it, and I'm most definitely won't let you down. Thank you.
Well, I'm honored to be here today. Firstly, I want to thank God for the privilege, the grace to go through this school and receive a rare skill, truck driving. I want to thank the school. I want to thank the staff, the president, the vice president for the Workforce Equity Initiative Program, the representative, students, graduates, family members, friends that have come out today to celebrate this day. We thank and we appreciate you all. My journey started from Nigeria. That's where I came from. I came looking for greener pastures, and I can bet many came looking for the same thing. I chose Rock Valley College as a driving school to attend. One, because the proximity, and two, the grant that they offered. It was the best thing for me. But before I start, I want to tell you a little bit of myself. I grew up in Nigeria, where we had nothing. So our traveling thousands of miles to come to this great country was a great privilege. We're all looking for greener pastures. Yes, every country has its faults. Yes, every community has its faults. But at the end of the day, we are all here, and this place is offering us those privileges those communities and those countries couldn't afford or offer us. So we are here today to say, we made it. If you believe in yourself, you can do anything. This is just one more step in the right direction in each of our lives. We have graduated, and that's excellent. But don't think we're finished yet. Because we are graduated, because we have graduated, doesn't mean graduation has stopped. We always graduate. There's always something to graduate from, something to graduate into, some adventure. We'll be graduating into so many stuff. So buckle up. The journey has begun and is exciting. How many people here have a CDL license, graduated from this school? I did. Not to spite those that don't have it. Oh my goodness, trucking is an awesome profession, I tell you the truth. It's an awesome profession. All right, some of us may become company drivers. Some of us even drive van or flatbeds or step decks and the like. Or some may become their own owners or owner-operators. But at the end of the day, we make a difference in helping the effective and smooth running of this country, in moving goods and services within and across borders. Truckers keep this nation on its feet during the pandemic, and they still do. I think they're very essential. What about the sacrifice that we all had to make to be truck drivers? Time from being at birthday parties, anniversaries, that late night walk, sitting on our porches at the end of the day. Just because there's a freight that needs to be delivered. I look at this as a way, our way, of giving back to our society. Without us, our world halts. Know that each of your contribution is greatly appreciated by the peoples we serve. We'll face challenges and difficult times, and we will learn to adapt to them. We will still learn. Some on the fly, which I know you did learn and are still learning on the fly. Whether it be backing up into small alleys, navigating through small cities, getting ready for a DOT inspection, filling out paperwork or logbooks, post-trip, pre-trip inspections, doing a parallel pack somewhere, waiting for your load to be loaded, and many more. All these challenges we will conquer in the skills that they have given to you through this program. You will conquer. You will conquer. Today we are here to celebrate each and every one of us. And I say again, thank you. Great job, graduates.
Now's the time you all been waiting for. I'm going to have our WEI team, a WEI team stand, and then we're going to do the announcements of the graduates. We're going to call them by program. When I call your program, please step to my left, your right, and with Kristen, and she will put you guys in order. Somebody at the door? Okay. We have our life coach, Rachel Robinson. She was the life coach, or is the life coach. She is the life coach for CNC, which is the Computer Numerical Control Operation, code forming, mobile application development, and dental assistant. She can come to the stage. And we have today Missy Soriano. She's our job placement specialist. So once you have completed your programs, Missy helps with you getting your employment. You come to the stage. And then we have in absent was Russell Warner. He was the life coach for truck driver training, welding, industrial maintenance technician, as well as dental assistant. So can we have the graduates from the CNC class come to the stage? And once you receive your certificate and medallion, please stand to the front so we can take a group picture. Also, I'm sorry, I need to have Dr. Spearman as well as Chris Lewis to come to the stage and salute the graduates as well. I'm sorry. First, we have Danielle Claiborne. Elizabeth Bradley. Devontae Millbrooks. Kalanda Simmons. Chloe Taylor. And Matthew Padron. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, he had a little error. Well, for cold forming, Matthew Padron. Put your medallions on, stand in the front, and we're going to take a picture. Come on. Come in the middle. Take a picture. I'm sorry, I didn't have my glasses on. Okay. Everybody smile. Congratulations. Smile. Oh, wait. Good job. Thank you. You can exit the stage the way you entered. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good job. I'm sorry, I didn't have my glasses on. Dental assistant. No. We're not dental assistant. Can we have the graduates for the dental assisting class come up? Janaya Alexander. Blanca Avila. Bernice Montoya. Tanisha Nolan. Manuela Olabu. And these are some of the graduates from our dental assisting class. We can take a photo. Thank you, dental assisting graduates. You want to do mobile app? Mobile app. Can we have the graduates from the mobile app development class come to the stage? Ricardo Gordiano. Jabri Robinson. Pose for a picture. In the middle. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Mobile app development class. You get the pictures? We got industrial welding next. Can we have some graduates from the industrial welding class come up? Jose Mandelado Torres. Edward Prunty. Okay, we're going to pose for a picture for industrial welding, some of the graduates from that class. Thank you, industrial welding. What's the last one, truck driver training? Our truck driver training class. Albert Kirkman. Wilson Uchigbo. We're going to pose for a photo. Thank you. Let's give a round of applause for all of our graduates. You want to, I'll call you up. You want them to close them up? Okay, you said. We're going to have closing remarks by VP Chris Lewis.
Again, just a round of applause to everyone. I mean, this is what this is all about. The exciting part about what we have done, I know that Tiana had an opportunity at the last quarter report meeting we had with the state a couple of days ago to report some of the numbers. Our goal originally for the first grant was to be able to help 150 people. We were able to help 141. And I want to give, particularly to Edward and Jose, I want those brothers to stand up for a minute. Because we're going to take personal responsibility that they were truly, persistent is an understatement. Our welding program had to go through some growing pains. It started actually in January of 20, and it took them a year plus to get through. So we want to thank you for being committed and staying with Rock Valley College, and anything and everything we could do to make sure that all of you are successful, but particularly you two, let us know, okay? All right. And then again, the good part about it, on the second grant, we actually, our goal for the end of October is to serve 109 students. As of last week, which does not count the classes started, we've already serviced 75 students. In fact, that number is better than that, because let me go again. I think we have 16 seats available for CNC and 11 seats available for, 16 for IMT and 11 for CNC. So we actually have serviced closer to 90 students up to date, because some of our students, we have 2 classes that are starting right now in truck driving. So with that being said, as we close, if you know of someone who would benefit just like you in the industrial maintenance or the CNC programs, please send them to our team. We're here to make sure that we can help you get to your goal. Now, one of the things that Tiana didn't say, which I'm gonna close with, which was the most exciting part, our goal was to make sure that we would try to help you get into jobs that would pay at least $15 an hour. COVID hit, so people took jobs during COVID that weren't necessarily related to the training. But the ranges for the grant 1 of wages was between $11 and $29. In grant 2, since things are stabilized, that's now between 15, 25, and 21, with more people making towards the top level than the lower level. So we are seeing that the work that we are doing and the training that you're going through is making a difference. So with that, we salute you. We want to again congratulate you. We want to make sure as you leave, I know that the team has some things prepared, and before we stop, I know we recognize Rachel, we recognize Kristen, but let's also give a hand for Tiana for her leadership of this grant. And I also want to ask Kristen to come up, because Kristen is the person that actually put this together. Yeah, she is actually the person that we necessarily you don't know. But I also want to give a couple other people to stand up that I know were very instrumental in this. She probably was a bird dog and got on your nerves, but if you had to get a computer, Deanne Sharkey. Deanne, the person that really oversees our programs, and he said today that he's a microcosm of me, but I think I'm becoming a microcosm of him, Bernie Lucci. And then the person that actually makes sure that Bernie does the things that we need done is Don Owsley. We have also, for the dental assisting program, and we don't know what she's done, she's put some special sugar in the Kool-Aid. Yvonne Busker, we know as Bunny. And then, of course, the person that keeps me going, B. Miller. And so that is the Rock Valley team. Again, we thank you for the opportunity to serve you, because again, if it were not for you, we would not be here. Our board of trustees would have no need for me, and then Dr. Spearman would tell me I had to go back to Alabama. So with that, we're gonna let everyone get some cake and enjoy, network, because you are a family, you are our family, and things happen when families learn how to work together, play together, but more importantly, stay together. So again, thank you.
We have delicious cupcakes from Sugar Jones behind you. We have beverages, ice cold beverages